This is Sunday Morning. Whenever we hear a story about corporate chicanery, a nagging question comes to mind. Is this simply another instance of a bad apple, or is it a case of business as usual? Not an easy question to answer, as Martha Teichner will report in our cover story.
I was the biggest liar in North America, maybe in the world.
So why would MBA students, CPAs, and lawyers pay good money to hear him talk about business ethics?
See, I don't have to be smarter than you to manipulate you. I only have to be smarter than you think I am.
What better way to learn about corporate fraud than to go talk to a corporate crook?
Let's just face it, if everybody behaved ethically, you wouldn't be talking to me.
This Sunday morning, that's exactly what we do.
Is corporate wrongdoing simply business as usual, or is it the rare exception to the rule? As Martha Teichner is about to demonstrate, answering that question is no simple matter.
In the eyes of the public, at least, our little who's who has come to stand for the most astonishing white-collar crime wave in American history. The resulting losses, staggering, in billions of dollars, in thousands of jobs, in trust.
You put your trust in them and you put your money in it, and then you lose it.
White-collar guys always have to say, I'm not a criminal.
Meet Mark Morze.
And there's always this belief that I'm just doing it this one time, and my motives are so pure. I don't want this company to fall apart. I don't want these people to lose their jobs. One of the best ways to make sure white-collar crimes don't happen...
If you ever wondered about the psychology of the white-collar criminal, Morze is your man.
If you want to build a better hen house, ask a fox.
This guy spent 5 years in federal prison for criminal fraud. He lost everything he had.
Let's just face it, if everybody behaved ethically, you wouldn't be talking to me now.
Now he teaches ethics at the Graziadio School of Business at California's Pepperdine University.
You have to learn tools that can find fraud today.
He also lectures to CPAs and lawyers all over the country. Herein lies a cautionary tale that begins with complacency.
And not one person ever asked me, how do you make those profits? Why do you use cashier's checks? Why can't we see an original source document? No one ever asked. And that's, of course, the biggest irony of the whole thing.
Especially considering how outrageous the story of the ZZZZ Best Carpet Cleaning fraud was. The company was started in 1981 by a 15-year-old whiz-kid entrepreneur named Barry Minko. Yes, 15. In his parents' garage.
Z-Best.
It was a pretty good business.
I'm Barry Minko, president of Z-Best Carpet Cleaning.
Ads on TV, trucks all over Southern California.
Don't worry, I can handle my people. Don't worry.
But by the time he was 19, Barry Minko wanted to be the king of carpet cleaning. So he hired Mark Morze to raise the cash he needed to take the company public. What Morze pitched to investors was a 50% profit.
That was like giving away $100 bills. People said, can I give you more? You only want $1.5 million? Can I give you $5 million?
Mark Morze was getting a 10% commission. So soon, the kid who grew up poor was living large. And you paid cash for this house?
Yes. Yes.
Buying houses.
Well, I think it had about 7 or 8 bedrooms.
At one point, Morze says he had 5 cars.
I had a Rolls Royce, which to me was the definition of somebody who's made it. I had a Porsche Turbo, I had a Jaguar V12, I had a couple of Mercedes.
All that money was supposedly coming from huge multi-million-dollar repair and restoration projects to office buildings. The only trouble, they were all fake. Like this non-existent $7 million project, supposedly requiring 379,000 square yards of carpet.
We could have carpeted the floors, the ceilings, the walls, and the entire outside of the building and not use up that carpet. But no one ever asked.
At his seminars now, Morze shows samples of the bogus paperwork he manufactured to make the jobs look real.
If I didn't do that, our public offering wouldn't happen. And if our public offering didn't happen, I would not get about $2.5 million in cash and about $4 million in stock. Simple truth was, I was greedy, and I certainly didn't see it as stealing.
So, as an ordinary American who is not an accountant, I'm supposed to sit here and say fraud is inevitable?
Of course fraud is inevitable. It's just at what percentage, what rate. What you want to do is you want to minimize it.
Mark Morze remembers the deterrent effect Lompoc Prison had on him.
Prison, bad place. Don't go there. Brought a great deal of pain to people, and I sat there and looked and said, I got an 8-year sentence. I served 5 of it, and I think I deserved every minute that I was there. And I wished I had thought about it beforehand. I wished I had heard somebody like me before, but I didn't.